Hey yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Tylarious, aka Ty Killington. Yeah, man. Alright, this is the video you guys have been asking for. This is what you've been waiting for. How much will the A Safe House in the Hills, aka the Mansions DLC, aka the Michael DLC, how much will it cost? How much money will you need to buy everything? How much will you need just to have some fun? All that good stuff. Now, I'm going to keep this video a little bit more simple. I'm just going to break it down to three categories. The property, how much that's going to cost, the vehicles, and then miscellaneous. And then I'm just going to mention what I think you're going to need in regard to what's going to drop day one, and then your drip-fed content as well. However, before we go any further, let me remind you, 'tis the season, all right? I got some brand new Christmas merch. Definitely check that out on my shop. The link will be in the description down below. Pick out a gift for a friend or a loved one, or even for yourself. I got some really cool stuff out there for Christmas and some really cool merch in general, so definitely check that out. Again, link in the description down below. All right, let's get back into the video. Let's start out with what we know. It has been reported that Rockstar will be giving a $20 million lump sum to select content creators to help them purchase their luxury property. So this kind of gives us a foreshadow of how much these mansions are going to cost. But I don't think that's going to be the end of it, okay? So just to take a look here, we know we got 3 mansions coming into the game, right? You've got the Richmond location, you have the Vinewood location, then you have the Tongva Hills location, which is probably going to be Devin Weston's mansion. And this is just some of the amenities that they're going to offer with these mansions that will help justify the price. You've got, a little select yoga area, lounge areas, driveways, pools, all this stuff. And the way they word these in the actual newswire, it kind of leads you to believe that you may be doing yoga or even working out, like you see right here, to help increase your character and their performance, their efficiency, right? So I'm very curious about that. Plus, you can have a pet. That's epic. I like that. Hopefully, it doesn't get too weird. Extra garage space. We desperately need that. You'll have a nightclub inside of your mansion. I mean, come on. That's wild. Your own private security. So will your house be burgled? Is it possible that your mansion could be burglarized? What is that? So that's interesting right there. Guest rooms. Special lounge areas. Just full of all the bells and whistles you would expect for a mansion to have, right? You have a cigar room that's very classy. Your nice little office with your master control terminal right there as well, which is cool. Then you have a salon, a barber in here. It looks like an indoor spa as well. You have a awesome movie theater, a media room. You got the stars up top. That's epic. Plus, there's going to be 3 different, themes for your mansion, your interiors. You have San Andreas Coastal, Los Santos Loft, and you also have the Vinewood Regency as well. So all this is going to add on to that price tag also. There'll be a trophy room, which will definitely play towards whatever mission strand we have or whatever, maybe mini heist. And then we also have a vault in our mansion. That's going to be epic. I'm very curious to see how that's going to play out. Will it just be visual, or will it be kind of like a wall safe? Will all of our businesses funnel through this? And will we acquire cash inside that vault? I think that's probably the most likely outcome. All of our businesses kind of funnel into our vault in our mansion, and we make some passive income off of that. Then you have optional upgrades. This is where some of the extra money is going to come into play. We can have a podium to put your favorite car, an armory for your weapon upgrades. You can also install an arcade room in your mansion as well. And then a vehicle workshop. Hopefully the vehicle workshop encompasses all of the different garages, right? A Monitech, HSW, Benny's, all that stuff. I'd love that. There's 2 things I have a question about, though, in regard to the properties. First of all, I would love to be able to just purchase all the properties that I want to in the game. I want to have a real estate portfolio, right? Just let me buy all the different garages, apartments, all that. Will that happen? Probably not. But that will obviously affect the price of the DLC, yeah? So not only that, but will Rockstar allow us to purchase more than just one mansion? Will we be able to buy all 3 locations? That will also weigh in heavily on how much this DLC is going to cost. I have a small, just kind of like an inkling that could be a possibility, but I doubt it. So look forward to just maybe one mansion purchase. But however, there could be a possibility where we have additional properties that we can buy. Moving on to the vehicles, it looks like we got some really cool cars that we can purchase with this DLC. The big deciding factor, are we going to get all of the vehicles released day one, or will they be drip fed, right? Will we get, what I would think is that we'll probably get between 5 and 7 cars day one, and there's going to be between 12 and 15 total for this DLC. And you can see in this photo, we have 8 different vehicles. So will that be all of the vehicles, or is that just going to be the day one release? We'll have to wait and find out. But we got some new Fisters, we got some new Grottis, we have some new Obey models, a new Vapid models as well, the new FMJ Mark V that's been confirmed. Some retro designs for the Fister. Looks like it resembles like a 938 Porsche. You have what looks like a new 811 as well, and another Baller, which is, I hope they don't try and substitute a Baller for a Trackhawk. It'll never work, Rockstar. Give us the Trackhawk. We need the Holy Trinity. We need the Buffalo, the Gauntlet, the Trackhawk. Let's go. Come on. Quit playing around with this. Anyways, I digress. So let's just break it down. Let's just keep this simple. So for the property, we know at minimum it's going to be around 20 million. I think with the optional upgrades, we're looking at $25 million if we're just able to buy the one property. So maxed out everything, 25 million. For the vehicles, typically the average price of the vehicle has been going up. It was around 1.7 million. I think it's going to go up to about 2 million. So if we get between 12 and 15, that'll be between 24 and 30 million. Also, we got that police vehicle, at least one. So average price of those is about 4 million. And then for the miscellaneous stuff, clothing, weapons, just some other stuff in there, face paints, hair, whatever, right? About $3 million. So we're looking like anywhere between 56 and 62 million dollars for this DLC, which does put it on the pricier side. This does make it more expensive than the majority of the DLCs that have come into the game. Traditionally, Rockstar has always put the entry fee to the DLCs at roughly 5 million. So what that means is it takes usually about 5 million to get started with the DLC. However, they've already said in their newswire that you'll be able to start the missions, the core of the DLC, without even having to purchase a mansion. So you may, because it is a pricier DLC, at the very least be able to enjoy the missions that are showcasing Michael returning to GTA Online. But if you want to have some fun, I think day one, you're looking at roughly 35 million. So 20 to 25 to pick up the mansion. And then if you want to buy all the vehicles, depending on how many they release day one, I'd say between 10, maybe 12 million. So yeah, roughly 35 million on day one just to buy everything up and have some fun with it. So pretty pricey, pretty expensive, definitely. I don't think there's going to be, again, a threshold to start the DLC, but there is going to be a much higher fee to get that level of enjoyment, to have some fun with it. You're going to have to put out some serious cash on there. So make sure you guys maintain that money grind. Got several days left. Make sure you stack the cash and have some fun with it so you can enjoy this DLC when it drops, all right? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. What are your price predictions for the A Safe House in the Hills DLC, aka the Michael DLC? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, all right? Thank you all so much for watching. You know what to do. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel for the illest and realest content in the game. Smash that like button, and we'll see you guys in the next video, all right? Peace out. Yeah.